Hello, beautiful. Okay, I want to talk about performance anxiety when you're with a man that has performance anxiety in the bedroom, in your intimate moments. And particularly for, well, I mean, you might be married, this could be a long-term relationship, or you might be dating and we're just early on, or you're starting to get closer and wasn't an issue before and now it's coming up as an issue. So there's a few different things to understand about this from my perspective. And I mean, first and foremost is that, like all of us, men have a huge amount of pressure on them to maintain a certain role or to look a certain way. This is the collective of the masculine is like, have it all together, strive, I don't know, get somewhere, be somebody, keep this strong facade of who you are and what it is to be a man. And so that's a huge thing, that comes up in lots of areas of life and certainly will show up in the bedroom. Now, what I have heard and have talked with people about is this showing up in a few different ways, like not able to maintain an erection, not able to maybe get an erection at all, wanting to get sex over with quickly, or let's say we need to use substances to get to the point of following through with sex. Yeah, that's what I hear guys talking about and women talking about in terms of who they're dating and who they're having relationships with, that some of this is coming up. Another thing connected to this is pornography. So when there's been imprinting from pornography, like you've seen a lot of it, and the guy is like this stallion and in performance mode and is always portrayed as exceptional in my impression, then it does something. Like you might say logically in your head that, oh, I don't have to be that way, or it's not really like that. But if you've seen a lot of that, I'm telling you, you've got clear imprinting in your brain that I somehow am supposed to live up to that. And so if you're going to continue, or have been, or your man, whoever you're with, is continuing to watch porn that is portraying that kind of man in a sexual role, then that's continuing to perpetuate a problem. So it can come out as performance anxiety. Let's say there's not pornography as an issue, which is more rare. And it might be something that he's held in or has an idea about who I need to be, how I want to please you, how I want this to go, and that all built up in the head, or thoughts like churning, can obviously affect our physiology, right? So either wanting to get it over with quickly, or needing substances, or not being able to get an erection or stay hard. I am here to talk today to those of you that are with a man that's going through that. And yeah, I mean, either gender. I just want to speak to women right now for a second. Is that what I've heard? Women have gotten so strong and are feeling empowered and have done all this healing, and I can get whatever I want, I can do whatever I want. I'm hearing women talk about, like, I want this and this and this, and I want a guy like this and this and this. And I'm finding that doesn't come from the heart, So when the guy isn't this and this and this, well, I'll just go on to the next thing. This is not helping our kind of human connection. That just perpetuates something for men in the male collective about inadequacy, or not living up, or having to be a certain way. So I'm here to implore and invite women and men who are with men to really go against that trend. And when you're with somebody with performance anxiety, to consider, like, do I really care about this person? And if you don't, please get out. Or what are you doing there? But if I do really care about this person, if I love this person, then how could you come from the heart in that experience? What would the heart do in that experience? from my experience, the heart is just like, can take all the time in the world. Now, part of the mind that will come up is like, oh, is this about me? Am I not good enough? Why is he not attracted to me? Or what should I be doing differently? Or it's his fault, like we blame and this and that. This is just all stories that the mind perpetuates and uses, and it keeps you separate. So if we can drop into the heart and be in that experience with this person you care about, you got to remember that I care about this person. Then what the heck does it matter if you don't have penetrative sex that day? What if, could we just like slow down and be fully 100% accepting of the experience, not take it personally? I know that's a challenge, but not take it personally, and just, come from this place of love. Channel in this goddess of love. Aphrodite wants to come through. Because then we have this beautiful opportunity for deeper connection, which is what everyone wants. Then we have this opportunity to learn from each other and develop more of a sweetness in the connection, which I can guarantee if you go there and you do this and you move through this together, you're going to have way better sex. Both of you are going to be way more satisfied. So that's all I have to say about that. I mean, if you've got questions, please leave me comments or contact me privately. There's lots of places to access support if you're in a coupledom. Coupledom, is that a word? Or if it's just a simple question or comment, please leave that with me, and I'll do my best to share some more information. But it's pretty simple. Like, you've got that ability to drop into the heart and be present with this person. So I implore women who are with men and men who are with men to come from the heart, and let's heal some of this stuff around performance and role and looking and acting a certain way and having to be a certain way. Because I just want I want the male collective to be able to relax and soften and also be accepted and loved in wherever they're at. All right, that's all I have to say about that. Love ya. Mwah.